star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the
Tall with my back against the wall now. Still standing tall with my back against the wall. Ain't nobody hold me. I was going for it all. Always knew I was a star. Tell them give me my trophy. Try to take me down. I was 10 toes down. I'm still afraid.
Welcome to a special and taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for LeBron James.
And sometimes you have to adjust your game as Father Time starts to take a toll. And I think we've seen that. He's still a valuable contributor. And look, what he may be doing less in terms of raw scoring output, his veteran presence certainly offsets.
Here's the starting group for Houston. In the backcourt, we'll see Van Vliet and Thompson. Smith and Şengün make up the 4 and the 5. And it's Durant in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Lakers, in the forward positions, James and Hachimura. Lights out there with Smooth. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Smooth. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. This one for 3. The three-pointer is right on target. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas to everyone. Greg, it is a huge day on the NBA calendar.
Well, getting a Christmas game is special. They're normally reserved for the best teams, and the guys on the floor tonight have earned their chance to be on the big stage.
Here's Smooth. Shoots the 3, and again Los Angeles with the triple.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Now here's Durant. Providing around 26.5 points a game, rarely has an off night. And it's lights out with the foul. That's his first foul. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. To the paint, here's Smith. Captain coming off the assist from KD.
And this is why you let Smith work inside. He's adept at knowing how to finish in traffic.
Here's Smooth, covered by Van Vliet. Smooth, that's good.
Off to a perfect start, and you can see their confidence growing.
Houston's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Durant kicks to Thompson. No good on the triple.
A 1 for 5 start so far, not what they envisioned coming into this game.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
For Houston, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Back to Van Vliet. With the tip, and Şengün is right there.
Fighting to earn the second chance opportunity on the foul shot. This is exactly what coach wants from Şengün.
Here's Smooth, 11 points in the game. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
This squad can't do anything but hit. They haven't missed one yet. Perfect.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Van Vliet wide open. Trains the three-pointer.
Because he's got such good touch down there, Van Vliet never afraid to mix it up inside.
And for a guy who handles the ball so much, Fred Van Vliet really, Clark, takes care of the ball. He rarely turns it over.
Yeah, Freddie is steady, boy. I tell you, man, he is a guy who really squeezes that orange. You can trust him to push the pace and play slow and take care of it no matter what the circumstance is. I mean, his leadership, his clutch production, that guy is a coach's dream. Van Vliet has a quick trigger at the arc. He's not one to hesitate, not when he's got a shot like that.
Here's Smooth, 15 points in the game. Lays it up and banks it in. Smooth's got 17.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Now, here's Thompson. Nothing on the board. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
Not his best work at all. This is a quarter he'd rather forget.
And how about a look at the most recent power rankings? Very telling, even though, guys, we're just still in December. You look at Denver. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And checking out the Lakers, they had a positive week overall. A little inconsistency, frustrated with the 1 loss, but they took care of business taking 2 of 3.
Thompson finds Van Vliet. Drives to the hoop. Off target with the free throw line, Jay.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
And now, Allie Laporte says something for us from the sideline.
Well, earlier I spoke with J.J. Redick. I wanted to know what he had in store for Kevin Durant. He said, we have some plans, Coach said with a smile, but mostly it's about effort. We have to outwork him at all times. If we give him an inch, he's going to take a mile. So Coach is asking for his guys to go all out and try to slow KD down tonight. Back to you, Kevin.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. And here is Los Angeles now, following the shot by Kevin Durant. Here's Smooth, the rim-rattling two-handed jam.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
The steal. Here's James. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Tari Eason's checked in for Houston.
Houston substitution. Number 17.
Here's Şengün. His last outing, he had 8 points. Bucket is good.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
Here's Smooth. 11-point game. Six on the shot clock. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Lights out, misses.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point line.
And add that one to the highlight reel. Wow. Jabari Smith.
What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. Here's Smooth. He's got 19. Out to the right wing. To the wing right side. Lights out, misses.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And Greg, these poised veterans really seem to have triggered a shift for the Rockets.
At the same time, it's going to be Houston's young talent that determines their future. And they've already shown they can make a major impact.
Here's Smooth. Pass to Hachimura. Here's lights out. The three. He doesn't hit that one.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Smith kicks to Thompson. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. And now just a 4-point Laker lead.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Smooth. To stop the drought. It's rebounded by Amen Thompson.
Hey, even guys at his skill level will miss those from time to time. But it doesn't happen often.
And another three for Houston. 1:46 left in the first quarter. Here's Smooth. He's covered by Thompson. Pass to Smooth. Out to the right wing. Here's Lights Out. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Lights Out's got his second basket.
And with that basket right there, it brings an end to that 12-0 run by the Rockets.
Eason passes to Şengün. Durant against James. Takes a step back. Şengün, and it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Smooth, covered by Smith. Smooth passes to James. Back to Hachimura. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Lights Out. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize.
Despite his struggles to heat up and get going, the lead still remains intact.
To the inside. Şengün with the bucket.
Inside the paint, Şengün is a force to be reckoned with.
LA's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. It's good.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Here's Smooth. Here's Lights Out. And again, the Lakers no good. Amen Thompson, he's feeling it tonight, and he has been the driving force for the Houston Rockets. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points, and we'll be back with you shortly. And we welcome you back to NBA action, a great tradition, Christmas Day basketball, here on 2K Sports. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
Taking a look at the Rockets. Alperen Şengün out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Tari Eason, and it's Holiday in at the point guard.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Here's Smooth. And the layup falls. Smooth's got the game tied up here for the Lakers.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Now, here's Şengün. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. Here's Finney-Smith, outside Holiday, and the Rockets hit again from deep.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Lakers shooting 65%, an outstanding offensive display from them. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Here's Smooth. He's got 23. Top of the key jumper, no good.
Well, with his solid midi game, you expect him to knock that one down.
Holiday with it. Şengün passes to Okogie. And here's Holiday from deep. Traps in the tray. Holiday's got the lead up to 6 now for Houston.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Here's Smooth. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And the Rockets making a change here. Davison's checked in. Here's Davison.
It's time for T-shirts. Come on.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And stolen by Eaton. Out in his own on the break. Here's Smooth. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
And you got to be cautious around Ayton. When the pass isn't precise, he has an ability to poke it away.
Here's Davison. Şengün inside. Ayton's there. Şengün with the bucket.
When he's not working back to the basket, Şengün can pop out and face you up.
2025, Clark, was a big year for Alperen Şengün, his first All-Star selection.
And could not have been more well-deserved, Kevin. He really ramped his game up across the board and was a big reason the Rockets were transformed. I mean, if that's not all-star stuff, I don't know what is.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Here's Smooth. He's got 27. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And Greg, everyone talks about the importance of basketball IQ. Can you win in the NBA with a low IQ team?
Boy, it would be tough. I mean, there's a reason younger teams typically don't win at the highest level, but you need to take those lumps and get that experience and learn from those lessons.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Hey guys, there's a resemblance in Alperen Şengün's game. Coach Udoka said he's got a little bit of Joker in him. That's the first thing you'll see. Şengün acknowledged the comparison, adding our passing skills and touch under the rim is similar, but Joker is like monster level. I want to get to that level. Kevin, back to you.
He is clearly on the ride. Thank you, Allie. And so here is Houston, following the three by the Lakers. Shot by Eason, no good.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Thompson passes to Eason. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Eason's got 6 here in this quarter.
Getting his team the best shot on the floor, Amen Thompson feeds a ready shooter that time.
Here's Smooth. 28 points for him. And sent back by KD.
Affecting the shot right there. The length of Durant, a problem for the offense.
Drills the three-pointer.
Hey, it's clear and obvious why they're winning. Fantastic shooting from deep.
Lakers trail by 8. Here's Smooth. Good, nice job down low. Smooth's got 30 points.
He's one of those guys who just knows how to generate offense.
No one near Shepherd as he lets it go. Misses the 3. Last game for Houston, they pick up the win against the Clippers.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
And, you know, the guys on the bench have great confidence in themselves. And when their name was called, they were ready to compete and contribute.
Here is Durant, following the 3 by the Lakers. The Lakers with the rebound. Ayton's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And stolen by Eason. Thompson surveying the floor. Pass to Şengün. Back to Thompson. Thompson sets the pick for Şengün. Here's Shepherd. Takes it off the glass. Shepherd's got his first points of the night.
From what I've seen, Shepherd would rather shoot from distance, but he trusted himself inside that time.
Smooth passes to lights out. Offensive rebound. Stolen by Thompson. Now Shepherd, and out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. Let's bring up the 2K leaderboard and see which teams made the most of their opportunities on the offensive glass this month. In third, the Rockets.
They have been aggressive underneath. I mean, they're playing with a physicality that you don't often see, and it's led to a lot of second chance points.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Şengün. Smith comes in for Tari Eason. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Shepherd. Here's Smooth, the dunk, and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That one on Thompson. Lakers shooting their third free throw attempt of the game.
That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
Van Vliet kicks to Thompson. Up again, and it's put back up and in by Capella. And the Rockets lead by 4.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Here is Durant after the basket by Los Angeles. Pass to Smooth. 1:52 left in the second quarter. Just 5 on the clock. Here's lights out. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by Capella.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And the rejection by Smith.
You can tell Smith really relishes being a force on defense. Blocks like that will help him anchor himself at that end of the floor.
Here's Van Vliet. Durant deciding where to go with it. Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
Here's Smooth. He has 35. Pass to Ayton. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Smooth. Here's Lights Out. He's covered by Thompson. Lights Out misses.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Lakers trail by 4. 23 seconds left to play here in the half. Lights Out passes to Smooth. Pass to Lights Out. 5 on the clock. Ayton a screen on Thompson. Gets, and the basket good. A bank shot that time. Lights Out's got 12 points in the game.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Rockets ahead, up by 2. And let's hear from Allie LaForce, who joins us from the sidelines. Allie?
KD, you're really getting up and down the floor out there. How much fun is it when the offense is flowing like that?
Well, I think this team is very well disciplined, and they do all the details, and we just wanted to play harder, man. And I think we got some steals, got some fast break points, and we playing together. Everybody touching the ball. It's just fun when we playing like that, so we got to continue to do that.
Well, the discipline is paying off. Thanks, Kevin.
Allie, thank you for that interview. And now we're at halftime, and we'll be back to bring you more basketball after this.
Hey folks, first off, looking ahead to All-Star Weekend. Let's see who's in the running to compete in the three-point contest.
I don't know how you narrow this down. All these guys, top shooters, who can win it? Maybe we need 2 three-point contests.
Well, the way the league's trending, you might not be far off, big man. Now, as we look at the first half, the Rockets find themselves in a close ballgame.
I love the depth of this team, man. Their subs have been huge tonight, giving them a scoring punch that they've needed most.
And credit their coach for a rather liberal substitution pattern. He mixed and matched beautifully in that first half. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. What a game we're seeing from Smooth.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter. Sliced right through them.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
Los Angeles has gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Hachimura is the 4 with Ayton playing the 5. Smooth out there with lights out. And it's James in at the small forward spot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. Lakers shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
That's been one of the strongest aspects of this team this season. I mean, there have been very few off nights for them at the free throw line.
Durant finds Smith. Now here's Van Vliet. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. Van Vliet's got 9.
And Smith already understands you have to be unselfish if you're going to gain the respect of your teammates and coaches.
Here's Smooth. Banked in off the glass. Smooth's got 40 points.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
KD against James. Fires the 3. Van Vliet can't get it to go. And Los Angeles guys shooting impressively throughout at 62%. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession.
First in steals, first in field goal percentage, and they're also first in the league in fewest turnovers. Extremely smart group of guys in terms of how they execute and really take care of the ball.
And at the top of the league in steals, their defense has gotten everyone's attention this season. You know, Greg, it's amazing how much energy they put into their D. When you talk about Amen Thompson, Clark, one of my favorite players. This kid is great.
Yeah, he's a joy to watch. I mean, for as young as he is, the way he gets after it defensively, the way he attacks the rim, he plays with a verve and confidence that belies his youth, man. He's a special talent, a freak athlete, exceptional at the defensive end already. And his offense is only going to continue to develop. Yeah, that guy could be scary. There aren't going to be many people saying amen having to deal with him.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
And the Lakers with possession here. Following Fred Van Vliet's 3. Here's Smooth, and it's thrown down hard with both hands. Neither side has relented a bit in this back-and-forth affair.
And you can sense the energy in the building already as this game is starting to build towards having a terrific finish. A moment here to look at some numbers for lights out. Averaging 17 points per game, 9 rebounds, and just over 2 steals. The real story, though, is how big of an impact he makes on the defensive end.
Absolutely. I mean, he's a lockdown guy, both on the ball and when helping out.
Van Vliet gets to Şengün. Off the left rim and out.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Here's Smooth. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. Clock at 4. Pass the lights out. No good with the triple. Rockets trail by 4. Here's Thompson. Durant kicks to Smith. Trying to find Şengün. He gets it to him. Here's lights out. There's the triple. And he's good on the 3-ball. Lights out's got 15 points.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a pay.
Back to Van Vliet. Halt the run, and that's 2 points on the layup.
Great work by Van Fleet. So good at carving out space on the interior.
Here's Smooth, covered by Van Vliet. And KD's got the ball here for the Rockets. Following this one, they get to host the Cavaliers. That game marks the first half of a quick two-game homestand. Los Angeles leading by 5. Here's Smooth. Pass to Lights out. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Boy, he gives this team exactly whatever scoring it needs, and that's one of the things you really like about him.
And the rejection by Eaton. Here's Smooth. He's covered by Thompson. Smooth passes to Lights out. And stolen by Şengün. And the call will be against Jabari Smith. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Here's Smooth. Pass to Lights out. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. No good from outside. Rockets trail by 8. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Back to Thompson. Now here's Durant. Three-pointer. Kevin Durant. Bullseye. Money on the 3.
Players with KD's size generally don't have that quick release, too. Incredible combination for him.
Here's Smooth. Non-stop scoring machine here. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Van Vliet picks one up. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
They're looking to attack in transition every time down the floor, just wearing the defense thin at this point.
And I've also noticed how opportunistic they've been off turnover, doing a really good job taking advantage of the opponent's mistakes.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Smith. And Torrey Eason subbed in for Fred Van Vliet.
Poetry in motion, such a smooth stroke. You assume when Durant lets it go, that 3 ball's going down.
Here's Smooth. Pass to Lights out. Top of the key. And he knocks down the jumper. Lights out's got 8 points in the quarter.
Their guards have carried the offensive load. With the way they've performed, they've got the green light to shoot whenever there's an opening.
Here's Şengün. Lost contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Muscling through contact. This is where Şengün's at his best.
The Rockets shooting their first free throw of the evening.
And 74% has been the mark for them on the season thus far.
It's something they've been working very hard to correct and to change. I mean, they know how important it is to fix that inability at the free throw line.
Now here's Durant. 9 points in the game so far. Thompson passes to Şengün.
Turkish thunder. Şengün tasting the sauce up top.
Los Angeles has gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Here's Smooth. He's covered by Thompson. Here's Smooth. Here's Hachimura. Off target from 3-point range. And the points coming for them now, Greg in bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
For the tie, and again, the Rockets good for 2.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Lakers have gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. And got it! Another basket. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy. Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
The shot's good.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Stolen by Thompson. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Finney-Smith. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Pass to Smooth. And he dunks it down.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Here's Smooth. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. Here he goes. Eason grabs the board.
Look, when the defense leaves the mid-range open like that, you've got to punish them, or they'll keep letting you shoot it.
KD with it. Now guarded by Ayton.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
KD on the wing. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Floats it up for James. You can't get that one.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
It's all tied here in Los Angeles. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Taking a look at the Rockets, Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Tari Eason. Then it's Alperen Şengün. And it's Okogie in at the shooting guard.
A true monster in the paint, and just under 7 feet. It can be so easy for Şengün to find those baskets.
Here's Smooth. High post try. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Şengün's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Easton passes to Finney-Smith. Inside, here's Şengün. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one on 8.
Şengün showing you how it's done to draw the foul, attacking with authority.
He misses the free throw. Greg, you look at Alperen Şengün. He's one of the best combinations of force and finesse in the NBA.
And you wonder how he fell to the 16th pick in the 2021 draft. You saw the numbers he was putting up as a 19-year-old in Turkey. Pretty clear he should have gone higher.
Here's Smooth. Pass to Lights out. A three-pointer, no good. Rockets leading by 3. Here's Davison. Eason passes to Okogie. Knocks down the 3-ball. Okogie's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And Los Angeles, guys, shooting has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game. Here's Smooth. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Eason with it. James defending. Good work there as it goes.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Here's Smooth. Here's lights out. Tries it from 19, and that's off the glass and in. Lights out's got 22 points.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Davison can't hit. Lakers trail by 3. Here's Smooth. It's rebounded by Houston. Eason's got his 4th rebound in this one. Over to the left wing. Fast break, the Lakers. And stolen by Eason. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Rockets lead by 5. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers. The hustle stats for the Rockets.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game if you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
And it's the Rockets with the ball, following the bucket by the Lakers. Houston moving the ball around. Davison, his 3-pointers off the mark. Lakers have gone 3 of 6 in the field so far in the 4th quarter. Smooth passes the lights out. Fires it up. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Now just a 1-point Houston lead.
Making the most of his opportunities. He's been effective down the stretch.
Pass to Şengün. Here's Eason. In the corner, Finney-Smith with it. Screen by Şengün. Shot clock at 5. Here's a Kogi. Rebound the Lakers.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Here's Smooth. To take the lead. The rebound by Davison. Rockets have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th. And here they come. Here's Smooth. And again, 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Here's Davison. Pass to Finney-Smith. Şengün with the screen at Hachimura. They could use a bucket. Davison can't hit. Lakers have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far.
Well, his scoring has helped them build and sustain this lead. Now he's trying to close it out.
Rockets trail by 3. Pass to Eason. Here's Okogie for 3. And the 3 ball is good. Okogie's got a pair of 3s here in the 4th quarter for the Rockets.
You know what? The switch has flipped, and he's in that proverbial zone right now, knocking down 3 of 4 here in the 4th.
Here's Smooth. Outside, James. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Eason grabs the board. Eason's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Okogie, and it's good from the elbow. Okogie's got 10 points in just the second half.
He's unguardable. Nobody been able to contain him here in the 4th quarter. Now 4 of 5 from the field.
Here's Smooth. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Steps back and shoots. It's off target. Lakers have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the 4th, and even 50%.
And you just have to be enticed by the skill set of a 7'1" behemoth who plays with a lot of physicality and skill on both ends.
First one falls for him. He hits both from the stripe. And it's Van Vliet with the ball for Houston. Now Thompson. Now Smith unloads. Cleared away by Ayton.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Houston's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Smith sets the pick for Durant. Durant on the take, and that one is good.
No stage too big for KD. If you need a basket, he's your man.
Here's Smooth, covered by Van Vliet. Nice use of the glass on the finish.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Thompson outside. No good from 3.
Not a shot he should have taken in the face of such tough defense. He needed to get a better look.
And that's in there.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Now here's Van Vliet. Shoots from 12. Got a piece of it. Going inside. Connects again.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Van Vliet outside. They double-team Van Vliet. Here's Durant. Shoots! No problem with the wide-open J.
He's got that clutch gene. It's in his DNA for sure.
We've got 1:08 left in the fourth. Here's Smooth. Pocket 6. It's Kane. Tries it from 19. Not that time. It won't go.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times. And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Here's Smooth. James outside. And get the 3.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now, here's Şengün. Fred Van Vliet. And he misses the J. Jumps up. And another one falls. Amazing.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable. And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Thoughts on what coach wants to do here?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
A critical possession, no doubt. We'll see what they draw up.
So it's the Lakers who come out on top here. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
Now let's check in with Allie LaForce on the sideline. What do you have for us, Allie?
All right, guys. LeBron, a superstar matchup tonight. What goes through your mind when you're facing that kind of a challenge?
You know, for me, it's never about an individual challenge or an individual game. It's about the team. Now, you do take the challenge anytime you're going against anybody, but you also got to have your mind in the game, too, and not make it personal. So taking the challenge, making sure your mind is in the right frame, and just trying to make plays for your teammates to be successful.
Thanks, LeBron. Back to you.
Oh, terrific job, Allie. Thank you so much. That was enjoyable. And that'll wrap it up, folks. So for Allie LaForce and my colleagues here at the table, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us. And now, our player of the game, Smooth.